All right, I'm jumping back into another 5-minute blitz game today, and I'm excited about today because I'm rated 1012, and so we are going to try some different openings in the next few episodes, few games that I play. And so today, let's see what we got here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and castle early, and looks like we're going to be... All right, so we're in it. We are here, and now if you've been following along, I have been rated as high as 1,066, and yeah, as low as like in the 80s or so. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to guard against that first of all. And something that several people have been suggesting recently is that I play some more rapid games. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to look at see if I can go ahead and fork his king and win a rook. Maybe not exactly that cleanly, but I'll at least get a pawn here. All right, so some people have been, saying that I should consider playing rapid games, and I definitely want to play some rapid games. All right. Now, what do we have here? We have, if I don't take, he's going to take, and then he's got mate basically in 2. If I do take, he takes back, and I have nowhere to go. I'm not currently in check. But it's like, it's really, really soon, isn't it? So I have to take. All right. Okay. And now, all right. Let's see. If he gives me this check, the only place I can move is here. I want to make sure I don't totally blunder stuff around. But let's go here for now. And okay. Now I feel like I'm going to need to get my queen. Or, sorry, my... Okay, I see. So he basically just trapped my... I'm going to go here. Guards my knight. Also maybe protects. Maybe I could kick his queen out here. So, all right. That's fair. That was a really, really fair move. All right, so now he's up a piece, like a minor piece, and I need to get rolling here. So, what are some ideas here to like try to win something back? I mean, for one, I don't want to blunder my bishop. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring him back. All right. And then now he actually can win my bishop right now, right? Because he could give me a check and there's nothing I could do about it. So I'm going to... All right, I feel like he made a boo-boo, and I'm going to capitalize on it. Maybe. Alrighty. Gives me a check. Do I want to go up or down? All right, so if I go up, he can give me another. Let's just go up for now. I'm hoping he does something that he just totally misses, like maybe he moves his rook here. I mean, obviously, if he puts his knight here, I could take with my bishop. I mean, he can just win this pawn for free right now. So probably what I'm going to actually do is start pushing my pawns. All right, this gives me a chance to breathe a little bit. So I need to think, what is he going to do? And what am I going to do? Now imagine he wants to bring like his other pieces into the game. I mean, this guy's kind of cooked right now. He can't do a whole lot with this knight, the knight on the rim. And this knight, yeah, I mean, he could definitely bring him in here or here. I mean, like I said, the easiest thing he could do right now is just win a piece. And okay, interesting. I might actually go here because I feel like I really like my bishop up here, and I think he's pretty safe in the at the moment. All right, so I'm leaving this pawn because I feel like that pawn is protecting a little bit more. This pawn is pretty vulnerable. He's probably just gonna win it. If he doesn't move it, I'll move it here. All right, so it looks like now he's thinking about trying to trap my bishop, and he might. But also, I could probably get my king up here and attack. Okay. All right, so I should be able to win, or at least trade right now. Okay, nice move. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, if he takes, I take. Let's see what happens here. All right. All right, so that may not have been my best work. I lost a few points there, but I'm trying to also guard my time and, not just get totally toasted on time. My best hope right now is to like push these pawns, I think. So I'm going for it. I'm thinking he's going to probably, yeah. All right. So he's going to push here probably, which means I'm going to have to come back. All right. All right, I got to just win on time now. I need to just win on time. Oof. All right. This is it. This is it. 12 seconds. Ooh. All right. Can I promote? Can I promote? Well, boy. This is getting a little bit crazy. I win on time. Let's go. All right. So that was interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and just look. I always want to see, I'm going to analyze the game here in a second. I want to look at my accuracy was not great. Okay. If you had to guess, what would you guess? My accuracy was 55.2%. His was 63. So, my opening was not great. It was 65% accuracy. My middle game was 66, and my end game was 58. So, but the good news is I'm now at 1020. So I got a little bit of a buffer for the climb, and we continue to climb. So let's go ahead and review the game. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and, follow along. I was hoping today that I was going to be playing with the white pieces, and so I will probably in the next episode. But I've been learning a new opening that I'm really looking forward to. All right, so this was already an inaccuracy. I shouldn't have done this. I should have pushed this pawn here, and that's what it wanted me to do, probably to defend this or this. And so anyways, let's continue. Yeah, that got me to almost down 4 points already. That was just really, really bad. I should have just gone all the way home. So, but anyways, I still am down 1.5 points, according to the analysis bar over here. If I go back, but all right, let's keep trucking along. So that was obviously trash. I should never have done that. That was actually, he even says, is a mistake for him, which, he's still up 2.5 points in accuracy. I should definitely not have castled. I'm just losing. So my opening, as you could see, was really, really bad. Analysis bars got him up 2.3 points here. And yeah, so the reason I moved here is just to open up my, my bishop. Also to just try to break his center a little bit. Since something I've heard somebody say once is that if the king is not been castled and the king is still in the center, then just fight after the center. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. So I see he and I are both just developing our pieces here, but it's not liking either that. He's still up 2.5 points. What it wanted me to do instead was to get my queen up here and probably just to try to kick his queen out. Let's see the follow-up. So, yeah, because then... Okay. So, that if I had done that, that still got him at 1.5 points, but because I didn't do that, analysis bars got me 2.5 points down, and then that was actually a big miss. That had him losing points for doing that, because the follow-up, if I did that, yeah, that would have been much better than what I did. That would have been much better than what I did. So what I did, whoa, that moved so fast. All right, so it's got me down 3.85. I'm not feeling so bad that I won this game now, honestly. I should have really had me down the whole game. So I took, he's at 4 points here, analysis bar wise, and then even though he's only up one piece or one pawn, it was interesting that the engine liked that move for him, because he just gave away a free pawn. It didn't like that. It didn't like that either. But it would have liked it better if I went up here. I just was thinking that he could have just given me a check and then won it. But actually, he couldn't have given me this check because I had this pawn on f6. So that makes sense. All right. And so, anyways. Sheesh. Analysis bars got me down 5.25 here. Just not a great move. Again, not a great move. But then things start looking up here. That was a mistake. What did it want me to do instead? So it wanted me just to go here. Okay, I see. Because then if we would have traded. I'm attacking. And then actually, no, he's not trapped. He could have moved here. Yeah, interesting. And he was still going to win this this knight regardless. So everything was good up to this point. I did that just, again, to get some of his pawns out of the center, keep them from promoting. This was a boo-boo on my part. I didn't even think about the fact that if he'd have given me a check, he would have just won that. He didn't see it. I didn't see it. So thankfully it worked out. Yeah, again, should not have done that. Should have pulled up here, and that would have protected, blocked a check, and so on. But, and actually, I mean, even if he'd have done this and I took, he would have come down and I still would have lost bishop. So, yeah, I mean, that just thankful. That would have been game over right there. 7 point loss. And then here, that was good, not great. That was good. So all of these moves at this point, all right, I should have brought this guy into the game here. And then when he goes here, I could have brought my bishop all the way back, saved my bishop. Yeah, I see that now. But, all right, so here, analysis bar did not like that. It didn't like that either. It would have liked it better if I had just gone here. He takes. I fork. Yeah, I would have definitely taken this guy. So, interesting. But even at that, it still got mate in 2 for him. He could have mated me in 2. He didn't see it. I didn't see it. It worked out. That was questionable. The reason I did that, though, is because I knew time at this point with 55 seconds. The less, players he has, still had a bunch of pawns. And the fewer players he had, I knew that my chances of just winning on time were a little bit higher. So that's just from me playing a bunch of these games and knowing that, like, usually I lose games on time. And then this, this kind of worked out. All right, so this is, I was curious what would have been the best move here. So it would have been better for me to move down here so that when he goes here and I move here, okay. So then whatever he does, if I take, he takes, we just trade. And then I've still got, these guys. So at that point, though, I mean, it was just a time thing. He had 13 seconds. I had 38, 28. And so, yeah, from there, it's just game. So, well, cool. That was fun. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks again everyone who's following along, and for the support and the comments. Please comment if you guys have any tips or advice or anything like that. Please comment. I love hearing your comments. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will catch you next episode.